Hi there, Tailoring Talkers. John here again, and today I'll be reviewing the Truefree HF10 Bluetooth headphones. These are a really interesting set of entry-level headphones. We're doing a few of these reviews actually on the Tailoring Talk Magazine channel. Have a look at Bobby's Soundpeats review in a previous video. I'll be unboxing these, having a look at them, testing them for a while, and giving you feedback. For true transparency, these have been sent to us by Truefree. We haven't been paid for this review, but I'm going to be very honest about what they're like, so watch on. Okay, so here is the box. I'm going to open it up now. I've not actually looked inside this yet. Packaging seems all right, doesn't it? Get rid of the cellophane and we'll have a look inside. Bear with me. Let's have a look. So, Truefree are marketing these as having Bluetooth 6.0. The headphones have a 40mm driver. They're saying it has 125 hours playtime. It has hybrid active noise cancelling, which is, I think, a mixture of, I think what they call 90% ANC and transparency mode, which is quite unusual for entry-level headphones. These are about between $30 and $40 America, about £30 to £35 UK. So really good, really affordable set of headphones. So let's have a look inside, see all those bits that they've included. Okay. So I wouldn't describe the internal packaging as premium as such, but you know, you're paying for what you get here, which is good. It's a good affordable set of headphones. We've got a quite unusual thing to come with a pair of headphones. We've got the audio cable and your standard USB-A to USB-C cable. I do wonder now in this day and age why we're still packaging USB-A with USB-C. Most devices these days run end-to-end USB-C, but you know, there's still holes I can plug this into. Let's have a look at the headphones. So, I'll take them out of the packaging itself. Put that to one side. And as you can see, as I'm unpackaging it, the headphones are actually folded up. I'll take off this sock here. Struggling a bit. There we go. Oh, there they are. They feel quite large sort of headphones, but I like the fact they can fold down. So if you're looking for a set of headphones for a sibling or for a child, this price is amazing. What I will be doing is testing these out for the audio. Different conditions like walking outside in a noisy environment or sitting around at home with the family making noise. I'll be testing the audio quality. You can see actually by the looks of it here, at the top, you can't quite see in the camera, but there's actually what's like some open back vents at the top of these headphones. You've got the left and right cymbals inside. They're quite light. Material feels quite solid. It does have this nice cushioned top to it for the head, which I'll be testing as well. And you've got your USB-C connection there. You've got some button controls. I do like a good button control on a set of headphones. And you've got 3.5mm jack there. There's your USB-C. And a button for ANC on the outside, which is really interesting as well. So you can control it on the outside. So yes, I'll be testing these out and giving you a full review once I've had a bit of airtime with them. So first I just want to start by reminding you that these headphones are in the £30 to £40 price range. Please remember that when you listen to this review. Let's look at the build quality first of all. So the HF10s are made from plastic and weight-wise aren't too heavy, but they're not light enough to feel cheap and mass market. They're mostly plastic with some metal extenders inside. The headphones themselves have nice rounded edges and a simple premium looking design without any fussiness and over obvious branding that you do sometimes get on some headphones. They fold really easily, they don't feel too fragile, but I think I will need to test those for much longer to see how they last, as usually it's the hinges that break first. At this entry-level price, I wouldn't expect to get a case with it, a carry case, although you can get hold of some very cheap generic ones like hard shell cases on Amazon. But they do fold down to make storage easier, so they're quite good for travelling. They do feel quite rigid and they sit quite nicely on my head. They don't feel unbalanced or weighty, and the clamping force isn't too heavy, but they do feel strong enough to withstand lots of movement and jogging with them. The headband padding the pressure is good. The pressure points of the head are well distributed, and I've worn them for extended periods of time and haven't felt any discomfort, which is really good. Looking inside the ear cup depth is a little bit shallower than I am used to, but with your ears near the drivers, it's still not an issue because they're not touching them. And as a glasses wearer, they do work fine, as you can see later on in this video, where I'm wearing my spectacles. There's minimum sound linkage, so that's pretty good as well. In terms of sound quality, so I've listened to a variety of different types of music to test these, including electronica, grunge, classical and vocal, as I do listen to our podcasts. And the bass on these is very good, but not over the top, which happens quite a lot with more modern headphones. And I'll talk about the equalizer presets later on. I would say I was quite impressed with the quality of the bass. Even at louder levels, there's no distortion or fuzziness. The treble's very smooth. I would say it's silky smooth rather than sharp. So it has a slight analog feel to the sound. But there is still a good sense of space when listening, and it just feel like it's pushing the soundstage a bit wider than I expected for this less expensive set of headphones. Detail in the tracks is fairly clear, but slightly less distinct than higher end for headphones, but the difference is so minimal, and again for the price, really, really good. So let's talk about ANC, auto noise cancelling, and I wanted to test these. I went out for a little walk in the woods around me.
Hello Tailoring Talkers, I'm just testing out the different noise cancelling features whilst going for a walk to the pub. I currently have the full noise reduction on, the full ANC mode. Again, I'm pretty amazed by these for the price of these headphones. They are such good value. So I'm literally walking down towards busy motorway ahead of me. It's a good test for these headphones actually. I've got it on the 90% noise reduction, which is the full ANC. And I'm going to walk under that bridge a few times with the different settings set to my phone. It should record this over the video. I'm hoping that's going to work so you can just get an indication, because my voice is being recorded through the headphones at the moment, the difference in sound quality as I go down. But what I have noticed whilst wearing these, even with just the normal settings turned on, so no noise reduction whatsoever, because they're over-the-ear headphones, they actually reduce the sound without any sound cancellation quite well, even without using that extra power for your noise cancelling. And the other setting I've noticed is called pass-through, which I think Apple call transparency on their phones, but on this one, it actually heightens the sound. So if you are out for a walk on a road such as this is quite a dangerous road I'm on, because people have been knocked down and killed down here in the past, so I've got to be careful. You can actually hear vehicles much more clearly. So I'm going to try and test it going under this motorway bridge in a second. So I'm going to walk under it now with the full noise cancelling turned on. We'll see how that compares with the other two settings. Let's give you guidelines just to how useful this is, and I'll let you know. Right, I'm approaching the motorway bridge now. I'm going to go into darkness a second. It's going over the top of me. You can just see it up here behind me, up here. So let's just go through it and see how. You can still hear the traffic, but it's much, much quieter. We're going into the darkness. I'm going to go out the other side and just return with the different sound settings turned on for comparison. It's pretty good though. Pretty good.
A few moments later.
I'm just recording this phone call right now, Bobby. Can you just tell me?
Oh, okay.
Very, very quickly, just 30 seconds. So you are being recorded. Please keep your language cleaner than normal, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm standing underneath the M20 flyover with these Truefree HF10 headphones. With
Cool.
Full noise reduction turned on. I just want you to tell me. You can hear a high-speed train just gone past me. You may have heard, but
so I can hear like a whoosh, and which I'm guessing is every time something goes past you.
Yeah.
Your voice is coming through fine. It's a touch fuzzy.
Okay, that's interesting.
Hang on a minute. Because I was on Park Lane and
Oh,
I've just gone into a side road so I
are
can
you
hear you a
driving?
bit
Are
better.
you? Ah,
No,
okay,
no,
then
no. I'm
sorry.
walking. I'm walking.
Walking.
Um,
What I'd like to
but
try and do, if I can do it live, is try and switch to the other audio modes whilst we're on the phone. I'm not sure I can do that, but I'm going to give it a go. So if you could just listen very carefully, I'm going
yeah,
to change very, very quickly. So I want to keep because you're on a very important engagement. Uh, how does that sound now? Is that a lot noisier?
keep talking.
I mean, I'm hoping the background noise is being picked up.
I can still
Um,
hear background noise.
okay, and then I'm going to
It's
slip to
not. It's not bad. It's faint, but then the call quality, your voice
yes.
is slightly muffled.
So it's dropped a
So
bit since
while it's
last.
fine for a quick chat,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be talking to you for more than a few minutes because it would be a bit irritating.
Well, more irritating than normal. Okay, I'll flip to
Yeah.
transparency mode. This is the pass-through mode.
Okay.
And now, wow, I mean, I've got a lot of noise here now. I don't know how it feels for you. Maybe the call quality doesn't change that much.
To be honest, between the three modes,
Yeah,
it doesn't really sound much different.
that's pretty good. For the benefit of the
It's
person
good.
receiving the
Yeah,
call.
it's not terrible,
Yeah.
but you are coming. Your voice is slightly muffled. That's the thing.
Okay.
It's not as clear as, for example, on the Soundpeats over ears
yeah.
that we've reviewed, and it's obviously it's probably not in the same price league, but when you compare it to things like the AirPods Pro 3, the AirPods Max, and a couple of other things that we've tested,
Yeah.
it's not quite as good, but it's acceptable.
Okay. Well, that's very, very helpful, Bobby. Thank you for that. I'm going to switch back to noise reduction because it's very noisy
Yeah,
here
and
for me.
I'm going to continue
There we go.
videoing cars in BMW, and then I'm about to test drive the new electric Cooper SE.
Well, there you go. That's a little link to our next video, folks. So it comes up. Well,
There
Bobby,
we
I'll
go.
leave you to it. Thank you for receiving the
All
call,
right.
and I'll speak to you later on. Take care, mate. Good
No
luck.
worries. Take care. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
So you can see the old experience was better for me to hear than Bobby on the phone call. It's hard to show you the ANC effect outside, as obviously the mic from the headphones is picking up the external sounds calls around me. And Truefree claimed that the headphones use AI to clear up the voice audio, but it doesn't change the actual quality of the microphone to Bobby when changing ANC modes. The HF10s use Bluetooth 6.0, which is designed to have low latency and to provide high quality audio. So I do find that the active noise cancelling is very good, again, for entry level headphones. And it's easily accessible from either the ANC button, which is on the headphones themselves, or via the app. You can cycle through the normal full noise cancellation, or full pass through with this button on the side. It sort of cycles through them. The volume buttons are on the other side, on the opposite ear cup, along with the power button, which also pauses the music on a single tap. And I do appreciate physical buttons on my devices. They're distinct and they're easy enough to use. I prefer them to touch sensitive. So after a short time, I could get used to them. At the moment, I still have no ability how to use the buttons on my Sony Elite Pulse headset. They're so badly placed. These are much better. Let's have a look at the companion app.
Okay, so here's the headphone app, the companion app that comes with the Truefrees. It's good enough app. I think it's functional. It has all the necessary details. You've got your noise reduction settings on the top there. I'm hearing the lady speaker announce the different modes in my ears right now. You've got game mode, which you can turn on. Great because it reduces latency. So actually, I've tested this with Instagram videos, which quite typically I always have a little bit of a lip sync issue when I watch them, and they're latency free completely using this mode. So I think it's designed to work with games consoles and fast moving action in games to allow that audio quality to match what's going on the screen. So that's good. You can also go in here and you can use these features to find your earbuds as well. I'm not going to press those right now because I'm wearing the earbuds and it will hurt my ears. But I think they're designed for all standard headphones. That's why there's a left and a right. You don't really need a left and right for these headphones because they're fixed together. Uh,
again, over-the-ear headphones are less likely to get lost, but it's there if you need them. The equalizer's pretty good. You've got some presets, and I've tested all of these with the different types of music. Classic's probably actually the lowest quality in terms of sound quality, and the treble enhancement's very good for vocal. You can actually take a hearing test, and it gauges your hearing quality, but I don't entirely know what to do with it now. I've got that graph, but it's quite good fun to see if it works. And you can also actually, in the presets menu, you can create your own profiles as well with your own slidey graphic equalizer buttons there, but I'm not going to do that because they're all fine. The presets, they're good. You've also got some settings where you can update the firmware, change the language, and reset your headset. So it's very, very functional, but does the job, and it's nice to have with such an affordable set of headphones. So yeah, I'm impressed that they've put this together with the headphones. It's an extra little addition that's again makes it worth buying these headphones. I'll talk about that later on.
Overall, I'm very impressed with these headphones. Sound quality is great for the price. Usability is easy and frustration free. ANC is a good feature to have on such affordable headphones. They don't look too high fashion. They have an elegant, sort of unfussy design, and they're comfortable to wear with a long battery life and a quick charge. In fact, I fully charge these in about 20 minutes with my high wattage USB-C charger, which is about 45 watts. But you can also quick charge them for less time, about 10 minutes charging for 8 hours of usage. You can also, if you run out of power, you can plug them in with the 3.5mm wire connector when they're powered down. So, who would these be good for? Commuters, office workers, travellers will love them. You won't be scared to take them with you in terms of cost, but they are a solid set of extremely affordable headphones. They will also be very good headphones to give as a present for a child. And I haven't yet fully tested them for toughness and resilience in a child's hands, but I may pass these on to my son for a longer term test. Nevertheless, I was very pleasantly surprised by these. And the headphones have changed the way I look at headphone purchasing decisions in the future. I'm a little bit converted into being a bit less snobbish about the brands. The audio quality on these is excellent. I'm really, really impressed with the Truefrees, the HF10s. Very, very good. So, thank you for watching the video. As always, do like and subscribe to our videos. It does help our content get pushed up there. If you like any other video content to do with headphones, do take a look at Bobby's Soundpeats headphones. And we've done a few reviews on headphones that go external over the ears, as well as some headphones that you can use for sleeping with as well. So take a look at our channel for those, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.